Good morning, Richard. This is Bob with GolfLessonsForAll.com. I want to thank you for sending your video in for analysis. Wanted to compliment you on your golf swing. Got a very nice looking golf swing here. Couple things to note as we get going here. We're going to work specifically on the path of your club, the route that it travels during your swing. We're going to compare you with another swing that has the correct path, and we're going to give you a couple drills to help you with correcting your path and getting you back onto a little straighter and more consistent ball flight. So let's get started here. I'm going to draw a couple lines here, and I want you to take note of just a couple things with your setup. First and most notably is your shoulders. Your shoulder line currently is pointing into the trees here. You want to be able to see your left arm when you're at your address position, so you need to tuck that right shoulder in just a little bit. Let's turn this in just a little bit so you can get everything a little more square, because you're kind of favoring this left to right ball flight that you're hitting with your driver and probably most of your clubs as well. Besides that, your swing is very nice. As we go ahead and get started here in slow motion, I'm going to detect a couple things for you. So here we go. We're going to start your swing, and as we keep going back here, you can see that you bring the club a little bit to the inside. Okay, and what I mean by that is your club at this point should be somewhere like here, where your hands and your club are together. You're bringing a little bit inside, which is going to be the cause of your problem in a minute as we go a little bit over the top on the rest of your swing. So here we go. We go up to the top. And notice another thing as well as I back up just a little bit. Your posture at address, we'll go ahead and draw a line there as well. You want to maintain your spine angle as you turn back. Very important, because as you come back here, you can see right at the top you lift up and straighten all this up. So now your spine angle is more like this. Okay, this is also the cause of the problems. Now watch the next frame. We're going super slow-mo. Instead of your hips and your lower body starting the downswing, what starts the downswing is a pulling action from the top. And we'll go right here, and as you can see that, let me redo that. You can see it's real noticeable right here. And then we'll go super slow-mo. You can see that pulling right across the ball. Now as we keep going down, you can see now that we are essentially going across the ball with an open club face. Okay, so what is the solution for getting this figured out? Well, we've got to do the opposite of currently what you're doing now. So you're cutting across the ball, and as you're cutting across the ball, you keep creating that left or right spin on the ball. Okay, and you can see that your spine angle has, we'll back you up just a little bit, you can see your spine angle as you're coming to the ball, everything's great, and then right at impact you pull up. Pull up. We want to try to maintain that posture going through the ball, which will minimize your slice. Okay, so we're going to put another player up here next to you. I'm going to back you up here. There's a gentleman here by the name of Chris Smith. Okay, and you can see that his posture, okay, he's bent over a little bit more than you are, built fairly similar, but here's what I was talking about with the left arm. And it's very important that you get that right arm underneath the left arm to where you can see your left arm. It's very, very important. I want you to be able to see just a little bit of that left arm. Have a friend take a look at you. The easy way to do this is to lay a club right across your chest line. So lay a club right across your chest line, right here. That'll help you keep your arms square, and then just put the club back in your hands, and then you're good to go on your setup. Your feet are pretty good. Hips are a little bit open. See how Chris's are more square? Okay. Now we're going to go take Chris back in slow motion here, and I want you to pay attention to a couple things. And I'm going to take you back in slow motion as well. So here we go. We're going to stop you right at the same part in your swing. Okay, let's go back just a little bit. You can see that you're not far off from where Chris is. You're just a little bit inside, which is then going to make you peel it back over your shoulder. Now Chris is going to turn more, and I'm not advocating you're going to have this tremendous shoulder turn that Chris has. Okay, but what I am advocating, I want you to take that club more outside and then drop it on the way down. Now when you say drop it on the way down, what do you mean? So what we want to do is, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to draw a couple more lines here. Let me get rid of some of these other lines for you. I'm going to draw a setup line for you. What we want you to do is take that club back. We want you to take it back. Try to keep that club more out on this angle. Then take your normal backswing. Then there's a drill I want you to practice. So the only thing you do with your golf swing is try to take that club a little bit more outside, or keep your club in your arms in more of a straight line like we did with Chris here. Okay, so what I want you to do is put a sleeve of balls, take the box from the sleeve of balls and put it about 10 inches behind the ball. What I want you to do, in just slightly inside the target line on the practice range, try to take your club, put the balls right here, take your club over the balls, the box on the backswing, which is going to keep your arms out in front of you, and then on the way down really try to hit on the inside of that box without hitting the box. Okay, creating what, and that's essentially what we're calling is a loop. Okay, straight back on the way back, dropping it on the inside. Now let's take a look at Mr. Smith here, and you can see with his swing that he's going to take it back, and he's obviously got a tremendous shoulder turn, but on the downswing, watch how his club will then, instead of going over the top, he leads with the lower body, which then allows his arms to drop to the inside. In your case, you take it back. Everything's okay at this point. You're kind of losing your posture. And then we go across. And it's very important to see the difference. We'll back up Chris's swings a little bit quicker. I want you to right there. You can see as he's coming down. Very important to feel that left hip start the downswing and clear. I'm going to play this over and over so you can look at this at your convenience. Now, some of these moves he's making, you physically may not be able to move, but you can still reroute the path of the club to hit the ball from the inside. And this is the magic position where the right shoulder is below the left. Okay. Then we'll go with yours, with your right shoulder at impact. Okay, see the difference how you straightened up your posture? You straightened up your posture here. Instead of this being a right here, just past or post impact. Here, let me get my video skills under control here. Okay, you can see the difference how he has turned through his and maintained it. You have straightened up. Your right shoulder is relatively square. This is the arm position I want you at address, which will help you with your golf swing. So just to review, I hope this helps you with your golf game. I'm going to go ahead and erase the lines here. We're going to let you keep swinging here while I'm reviewing. I really want you to focus on that drill where we put the sleeve of golf balls. Could be a head cover, anything that's can be hit and not broken. Okay, and we just want you to keep on working on that path in your posture. Very, very important. Your path and your posture. Okay, I hope this helps you out. I'm going to attach a reinforcement drill that'll help you kind of review what we've been talking about, and I hope to hear from you soon and see how you're progressing with your path. And as we get better with your path, we can start to work on a little more power for you, because I'm sure everybody needs power, and once we get that ball in the fairway more, we'll start to hit a little farther. Good luck with this, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.